Hi and welcome to Beatles channel. Today's video is episode 5 of my Beatles UK album series, so please come and join me. So hello and a wonderfully warm welcome to Beatles channel here today. Hope all you fabulous people are doing really well out there, and I'm really glad that you joined me here on the channel. Well, the subject for today's showing is the Beatles UK album series episode 5, which continues with the UK 1960s pressings of the fantastic Help LP, which was also part film soundtrack. In this series, as previously mentioned, I will only be showing original pressings from March 1963 to May 1970. But before then, it's time for... yes, so it's them old shout-outs. And we're going to be saying a big hi today to Michael Rice. Hi Michael, hope you're well. Craig, who sold me a record recently on eBay. Hi Craig. Andrew Haddon, Joe Rob 46, Paul Elliott, Fu Mong, Tyrone Rogers and Thomas Little. That's a big hi from yours truly, Beatle Dave. So anyway, on to the main event today, and we continue with the Beatles original UK album series episode 5 and the Help LP. Please come and join me. Help is the 5th studio album and part soundtrack by the Beatles, and was released in the UK on the 6th of August 1965 on the Parlophone label, and in the USA on the 13th of August. Recorded between February the 15th and the 17th of June 1965, the Beatles continued to explore the studio's multi-tracking capabilities, as well as breaking new ground, with Yesterday being the first Beatles song to use a string quartet, and You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, which included flutes. 7 of the 14 songs, including the #1 hit singles Ticket to Ride and Help, which were both in the film, appeared on side 1, while tucked away on side 2 was the song Yesterday, the most covered song ever written. The album cover shows the Beatles with their arms positioned to spell out a word in flag semaphore. However, the UK cover actually spelt NUJV, while the USA version spelt NVUJ. Help had its premiere in London on the 29th of July 1965 and 13 days later in the USA on the 11th of August. At the time, it was not as highly regarded as their first film, but it is now credited with influence in the development of music video. The Help LP reached the UK top spot on August 11th, where it stayed for 11 weeks and remained on the album charts for a total of 26 weeks, selling 270,000 copies in its first week of release. So let's take a look. So firstly, starting with the mono editions that I have here then, catalogue number is PMC 1255 on the black and yellow Parlophone, released on the 6th of August 1965. Let's start with the cover. Obviously the guys there spelling out NUJV instead of actually HELP. This is a really smashing cover, really quite white. It's difficult to find these absolutely white, really difficult cover to get. And at the top there we've got the Parlophone and the EMI logos with the Help title, the Beatles at the top and the mono indicator top right. And the guys. Really nice cover, this one. A little bit aging around the bottom there, but really good laminate and really good and clean. Turn over. Once again, we've got a really nice clean back. Some fabulous songs on this album. It's a really steady 1965 pop album. Some really great songs. Bit of a muddy mix actually, the Help album, but generally a really great album. And then bottom right we've got the Garrett and Lofthouse details. I don't believe any EJ Day covers were actually made of this album. I don't think I've ever come across one in all these years. That's a really, really nice clean cover. And then we've got our spine. That's a really nice straight spine. So on to the bulk standard Emitex rice paper inner that we've got here. It's in good shape. So on to the vinyl then. And this particular copy has the Times New Roman text on both sides. So it is the actual first copy that you can get. It's got the sold in UK details there across the middle below the Parlophone logo. And these are all the Gramophone Company Limited from this LP onwards on Beatles LPs. And also has the circled P and the 1965 date next to it. This also has, as you can see, a lot smaller text on this, especially where it says the Beatles, and also has Northern Songs NCB below the Beatles on this particular version. And also with I Need You has an asterisk to the right of that track on this particular version too. And the matrix number for this side is XEX 549-2. And that one's a really lovely copy, this one, real beautiful pressing. And then on side 2, once again we've got the sold in UK details, the gramophone rim, the P 1965, and the matrix number is XEX 550-2. A real super copy. So on to the second mono copy of Help that I've got here. Catalogue number PMC 1255. Once again on the black and yellow Parlophone. And then we've got a lovely cover again. Another beautifully white cover, really clean and crisp. Very, very difficult to get these. Nice corners on this one actually, it's a really nice one. And good laminate, good strong laminate. Once again we've got the same details there, Parlophone and EMI logos with the Help title, the Beatles at the top and the mono indicator top right. Real good corners that one, really sharp. Then on the reverse, once again a really nice clean one. All the song titles there, pictures of the guys and the G&L details bottom right there. And it's a really super spine on this one. And then we've got the Emitex once again, real good shape. So on to the next mono version then, the lovely vinyl this one. It's different text on this particular one. Still got the sold in UK below the Parlophone logo there, and the Gramophone Company rim, as well as the P and the 1965. It's also got I Need You, it's got the asterisk to the right of that. And on this particular copy, it's got the Northern Songs NCB above the Beatles there, which is just slightly bigger text-wise. It's a real super copy, this one. Matrix number, once again, is XEX 549-2. It's a super copy, that one. And on side 2, once again, it's got the sold in UK details, the Gramophone Company, and the P 1965, and matrix numbers XEX 550-2. It's a super copy. So on to the first stereo edition which I have here then. Catalogue number PCS 3071, released on the 6th of August 1965 on the black and yellow Parlophone label. And this is a really nice copy. It's a real good copy, this one. Once again we've got the Parlophone and EMI logos top left with the Help album title, Beatles across the top with the stereo indicator top right there. Real smart copy. And then on the back, once again, nice clean back, good flip backs there. Got all the song titles, got the important information about using stereo records as well, top right there of course. And we've got the Garrett and Lofthouse details there, bottom right. And then there's our spine. And then we've got our Emitex inner in good shape. Okay, so on to the very first stereo edition vinyl. This is in absolutely beautiful shape. Same text type as the second mono edition that I showed. Has the I Need You asterisk to the right hand side as well on this particular copy. Got the sold in UK details below the Parlophone logo there, and the Gramophone Company Limited on the perimeter with the P 1965 details, and the Northern Songs NCB above the Beatles there. And the matrix number for side 1 is YEX 168-1. It's a really super copy, this one. Beautiful. And then side 2, once again, the matrix numbers YEX 169-1. So on to the second copy of Help in stereo that I've got here. Catalogue number PCS 3071 on the black and yellow Parlophone. This is actually a 1968 copy, or approximately 1968. And then we've got the cover once again. All the same details as before. Little price sticker there, top right. Not a bad cover, it's pretty clean. A little bit of a bump on that corner, sadly. That's a really nice, clean looking cover. And the back, once again, we've got all the same details as before. And then onto our spine. And then we've got an Emitex in a bag there. Could possibly be an argument there as to whether it should be a sepia tone one, being it's about a 68 copy, but this is what was with it. So onto the vinyl then. And what dates this particular copy to around 68 is the asterisk is actually now on the left hand side, where I Need You is on the left. Still got the sold in UK details below the Parlophone logo, Gramophone Company rim, the P 1965, and also Northern Songs NCB above the Beatles there. Same matrix as before, YEX 168-1 on side 1. And then on side 2, YEX 169-1. Another smashing copy in stereo. Really nice, this one. So on to the final stereo pressing which I have here, and the final vinyl I'm going to show today. Catalogue number PCS 3071 on the black and yellow Parlophone label, and this was released around summer 69 to late 1969, this particular pressing. Once again, we've got the same stereo sleeve, although some issues with this comes with a smaller stereo in solid black writing, but this is still quite a nice copy. And on the reverse, just a slight little bit of grubbiness on this particular cover. It's all the same details as before. Garrett and Lofthouse at the bottom on the right there. And then the spine. Onto the sepia tone EMI inner, showing the LPs you could get at the time. Cliff Richard and Pink Floyd, Des O'Connor, and of course Sgt. Pepper on that side. So onto the vinyl then. And the first thing you'd notice about this particular label is that there's no sold in the UK details there, which were removed from post July 69. But you've still got the Gramophone Company Limited rim with the P 1965, and this particular copy has I Need You with the asterisk on the left. But once again, a real super copy of the late 60s. Matrix number on this one is the same as before, YEX 168-1. And then on the second side, no sold in UK details, gramophone company rim, P1965, and the matrix number on this side is YEX 169-1. That's another really super clean copy. And these late 60s copies are getting increasingly hard to get hold of. So thank you all for tuning in today, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen. And as always, I appreciate any comments that I get from any of you guys, and I'll always reply to you just as soon as I can. So the next original UK album series will be back again next month with the classic album Rubber Soul, which is one of my favourite Beatles albums actually as well. So next week's video, I will be showing a rarely seen Holy Grail from 1982, which is a box set, and it's the Beatles Mono Collection Export Black Box, which was very limited to 1,000 sets. So don't miss it next week. Same Beatles time, same Beatles channel. So anyway, as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, why not give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. This is Beatle Dave signing off. Beatle Dave's Beatles channel.